Hi everyone. I promised everyone last Sunday when I did my very quick little blurb, because I wasn't going to be able to be on, that I would be here to give you sort of a channel update and to discuss with you some things that I want to do. I cannot believe how this channel has grown in the last 10 months. It's not even been 10 months. I'm just amazed. I am so grateful and amazed. I've had so much fun and I'm continuing to have fun. So I want to do some things with the channel, and I want to do some, I can't explain it. I'd like to extend some of the things I want to do, and while that doesn't mean I'm going to quit participating in any of the other groups I belong to, I decided I wanted to have my own group. And I would have been on a lot sooner to talk to you guys about this, except that we had to prepare for a hurricane. We were graced and we were not involved. It just barely rained on us, but the rest of the panhandle has not been so lucky. So I was quite busy this last week, and I'm continuing to try to raise funds for a couple of charities that I work with. So it was just a busy week and I just didn't get here. I apologize. But I wanted to come on and talk to you about these things I want to do. The first thing is that I have started a Facebook group. It's called This, That, and Chat, Journals, Mixed Media, and More, partially because I usually call my Sunday lives This, That, and Chat. And so that's what I came up with. I don't know that it's the best name in the world, but at least it is my group. And the group is open, and but it's set up where you have to join and you have to answer some questions to join. So I will put a link in the description box, but you can find it if you want by typing This, That, and Chat, Journals, Mixed Media, and More in your search bar on Facebook. But I will put a link to the group, and I really hope that those of you who follow my channel will be interested in joining the group. That being said, one of the reasons I wanted to start the group is because I want to do some things that I kind of needed a place for. It's hard to get feedback and certain things if you don't have that place. While comments here on YouTube are fabulous, and doing lives is amazing to me, I'm just overjoyed by the company y'all give me and keep up with me. But the first thing I want to do is I'm going to do a project on my live Sunday, if all goes right and everything goes well with the live. And I told you last Sunday that I would give you a list of things, and I'm going to put the list down in the box, but I'm also going to write them here, and I'm going to show them to you. Let's put that over there. The first thing I wanted you to do was to save your junk mail. That's supposed to be a V. We're going to use some of it, and I have some examples of junk mail. Now these are of course lots and lots of envelopes that come out of your junk mail, but also there are things that open up like that. These are mostly envelopes, but do watch for colored envelopes. Watch for envelopes that have, now of course they're all white there. These are security envelopes, and as you can see, they've all got different patterns. There's all kinds of patterns in security envelopes. So I want you to save your junk mail, and when I say junk mail, it's not always just envelopes. We got this in the mail. This is sort of like a little brochure flyer thing. So if you've got flyers in the mail, save those. I think this one was a request for donations. So just save your junk mail, or at least save some of it, because believe me, you can get a lot of it. Then, now, oh, I was going to also tell you, another thing you can use is, these are things that I had issues with my printer and had to get a new printer. Well, every so often you have to print out these things to figure out what's wrong with your printer. And granted, a lot of times I put them back in the printer and use the other side, but if you've got stuff like that, we can use that. Okay, so save your junk mail. Then, if you've got one, you need an old catalog or a magazine that you don't care about. Okay, so I have this magazine. It's from Fire Mountain Gems. This is just going to be waste paper. That's what I'm trying to get at, is that this works really well for waste paper, and I'll show you why Sunday. I want you to have some old book pages. Most of us have something we've been tearing up. So, old book pages. No, that's supposed to be a P. You can tell I don't spell well. Try to have a couple of magazines. Oh, that one's got address on it. Any kind of magazine. Just something in case we need images and words, things like that. So a couple of magazines. And they don't have to be anything special. They just have to be something that you might like images out of. Then we're going to get some images. And these are just ones I fussy cut out. I don't really like fussy cutting ahead of time, but if I usually fussy cut as I go. These are ones that I have cut out though, just to show you what I was talking about. Just have any kind of images, things you like. It doesn't matter what they are. This is how I usually keep mine, just in pages, simply because then it's easier than having little tiny pieces for me. I find it easier to look through them. So we need some images. And this is supposed to be things you like. You know, images that attract you. And of course, we are going to have our ever-present scrap box. If you've got book paper in here, that's fine. If you've got music paper, if you've got security envelopes, if you've got colored scrapbook paper, whatever is in here in your scrap box, we all have one of these of some sort that's overflowing, I'm sure. So we need our scrap box. Then we need a glue stick. And you want a pretty good one. Well, mine's gotten up and left home. That's interesting. I have a glue stick that has legs. This is one I got. I'm not real happy with it. But whatever glue stick you happen to like, okay? It doesn't matter to me, just a glue stick. And I'm not a firm believer in glue sticks, but for this project, it probably works better than other things. You need scissors. And I know they left home. Okay. And I think that's about it for what we're going to do. And I'll explain the project more on my live Sunday. I'm probably going to get on Sunday at noon. I know Sunday's not the best for many of you because you attend church, and I applaud you for that, but that's just the best time for me to be sure I can usually have the time to do what I want to do with the live stream. So these are the things you're going to need to play with me on Sunday. I hope you will like to play with me, and I hope you will join my YouTube or my Facebook. This is my Facebook group, my new Facebook group. I have several things I plan to work on and to discuss with you and to play with you, and I would have been a lot better prepared had we not spent time with family, but time with family is more important. And then if we hadn't had the hurricane coming in on us on top of it, like I said, we were unaffected and are grateful for that, but we do have neighbors that were not, so that were affected. So guys, I hope this gives you a little update. Oh, and you need to be watching my channel because I'm going to be doing some giveaways and some other things due to the fact that the channel has grown so much. So please keep in touch. Please make sure you comment, and I hope to see you Sunday at noon. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. We can't do this without a creativity quote. So let's see. Okay, I like this one. Creativity is allowing yourself to make mistakes. Art is knowing which ones to keep. Scott Adams. And I totally agree with that. So anyways, guys, have a great day, and we'll see you Sunday. Bye-bye.